So everything happened when my mom got divorced when she was pregnant with me. She was in Mexico with my dad, and then my mom decided to move to the United States because she was getting divorced. And we were living here on the household. It was my aunt, my uncle, and my grandpa, and one of my cousins that it was an older guy. My cousin, it was sexually attaching me. I consider he was like raping me every single day since I was 6 till I was 11. And I stopped because my grandpa decided to take me back to Mexico. When I was 14 years old, he decided to go back to Mexico because he was married and he had a wife and a kid in Mexico. So he went back at my grandpa's house and it started again. When he got there and it started again, that he was raping me, I decided to run away from my house. I decided to go live with the dad of my kids. I lived with him like for 5 years. I left with him when I was 14, and at the age 16, I had my oldest son. I was a kid having kids. Later, we separated. So then after that, I got married. I remarried again and had 2 girls. And same thing. I wasn't happy. I think I got remarried just because I wanted it to be happy. I wanted like somebody to make me happy when I wasn't happy. And then I got divorced again. And then I married my husband, my last one. After we got married with my husband, he started cheating on me. And it was bad. That's when Maribel and Jose came to our lives. That day I called Jose and Maribel. A day before, when I started crying, I called them and I told them they can come over to my house and pray for me, because I needed somebody to come and pray for me or be with me. And then so they came, and in my prayer I asked God to give me that peace that I was looking for. I remember that I went to see my doctor, my regular doctor, and I know I was looking for somebody to listen to me. Well, I was looking for somebody to give me a comfort, just a stranger. I didn't care if you're a professional or not. I just wanted somebody to listen to me. And her answer from her, it was like, oh, well, 79% of the women are sexually abused. And then she gave me a number for the boys. And I got worse. So I come back home and I cry and I cry and I cry and I cry and I cry. So I never said anything because this guy will, he will tell me if I ever say anything that my family is not going to believe me because I was a little kid, or if I said something and they believe me, that he was going to do something to my grandpa. And I was crying, and my husband said, "Why are you crying? You need to tell me, why are you crying?" That's when I decided to tell him. The next day, me and my husband and my oldest, we sit down and we talk about it. And like I said, I cry and I cry and I cry after, and that's when I know that God was giving me a peace in my heart. And believe it or not, but I forget this guy. I forgive him. Last year, New Year's, I shook his hand and he gave me a hug. So, God can. I was trying to get help for professionals, like I said, but I know, they study to give help, but not like God. And now I struggle a lot with my marriages before and with my husband, and now we're best friends. We don't argue for anything. We're happy. I am happy. I know God healed me, my heart. He really did.